Test, test. Dang, Jack, putting the pressure on. I see how it is. Happy Friday, everybody. What is up? Good morning. Oh, man. I almost forgot that it was Friday. I was going and thinking, man, I think it's Saturday. I don't know about you guys, but for once, I got the day off of work, and it was awesome. Hope you guys all had a good Thanksgiving. You ate tons of food. And if you brought your own EDC knife or your own steak knife, let me know. I'm genuinely curious. I'll tell you what I used first off the bat here. Yes, I cleaned it, but I actually used this to cut my food, which is dropping tonight at 8 p.m. And this thing, holy smokes, did it work really good for cutting food. It is a beast of a knife, and I can't say anything bad about it yet. We'll go into the nitty gritty, but I'm telling you guys, these work awesome. 2 of these are dropping today. We'll get a little bit more in depth on it. I know I talked about it last week, but today is the day, guys. It's Friday. Like Black Friday deals. Everybody's out probably standing in line. I don't do that. I don't do the getting up early, standing in line stuff. It's not for me. I'm not a morning person, for one thing. I'm also not going to be out standing in line to get some. I mean, even at like Blade Show, I sure would like to do that, but I don't even think I would do that. I'm probably late to the game, and if it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. Well, good morning. Let's see who we got in the chat here. Hey, Six String Beard, good morning. Happy Friday. Glad to see you in here. Good morning. Angelo, working. Oh, what's going on here? What's going on? Well, we're here. We're here to talk about your pocket checks. We're here to talk about what's dropping today. We're talking about Black Friday deals, which we'll get into. And if there's anything you guys want me to talk about, or you have anything that is dropping that you think would be awesome to talk about, drop in the chat. Drop it down there. We'll talk about it. I'll bring them up on the old screen here. We'll share them. Lots of things. Lots of cool things happening here. What else is going on? I know I missed a few. I thought I missed some here. But anyways, Marco, what's going on? Happy Friday. Knife Not 69. I see you. I see you. Had my SBD Mini Evo. Is that what you brought with you to Thanksgiving dinner? Because that would be a nice one. We are a big football family, so I actually decked mine out like Minnesota Vikings, purple and gold, a little bit of gray because If you follow NFL right now, they're trying to get all like spicy and stuff. So new age stuff. Gray is in, just so you guys know. Gray is in. No need for a steak knife. It was turkey. Anyway, I wore my bronze Ace Biblio and a Seiko 5KX and a Thai OLED i3T. Heck yeah. Well, I'm sorry that you didn't have steak on Thanksgiving, and sucks to be. I'm just kidding. I didn't have steak either. That would have been awesome. I brought my own. I call it a meat knife. Okay. Did you bring your own cook knife? See, that just doesn't sound right. When you say steak knife, to me, it just sounds better to say it that way. Brought your own cookware knife, your own cutting. Nah, see, it just doesn't sound the same. When you say steak knife, I also did not have steak. I actually didn't even use it to cut turkey. I used it to cut ham. You know, you get those ham, they're like this big. I mean, you try to hook that with a fork. Sometimes it's hard to cut with a fork. Nothing better than using a knife. And I don't know about you guys, but our family is getting bigger. I'm to the age where my grandparents are still around, which is awesome. And then my aunts and uncles and their kids and their kids and some even their kids are in this small room, compact, silverware all over the place. You get to the point where the family is growing, and it's hard to have utensils. So it usually comes up with those plastic forks, plastic knives, and it just doesn't cut it for me. No pun intended. What did you say, John? Here, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to pronounce that right. Forgive me. Deisner. I see. I'm definitely butchering that, so I apologize. I cannot pronounce that here. You gotta spell those fancy words out phonetically for me here. But John says, "Good morning, guten Morgen. Appreciate you hanging out with me here. Hopefully, you got some good coffee. A Purvis Primordial pre-order this morning. Ooh, okay. We'll look that up right now. Of course. Honestly, steak sounds amazing for Thanksgiving. I can't agree anymore. Over the years, you have turkey all the time, you have ham all the time, and how good would steak sound for Thanksgiving? You know, when it comes down to like a smaller dinner, I think you could probably make that happen. Purvis Primordial pre-order right now. Is it? Ooh. Let's see. The pre-order for that would be pretty sweet. I'm pulling it up right now for you because I want to check it out here. Looks like River's Edge Cutlery might have it. Let's just take a look here. Ed Yards. Am I saying that right? Heck yeah. I love seeing all those lanyards. I can't believe so many people in the EDC community don't like lanyards. And sadly, I've only got one knife in front of me that has a lanyard. Out of all the knives in front of me, these over here do, but these don't have any lanyards on me, believe it or not. All this are the same. It's Polish for good day. Well, okay, I didn't know that. I know Guten Morgen. I used to speak German a little bit, not very good. I'd probably speak a better German than I do English some days, so that's sad to say. There are some families that have a whole 20-pound catfish for Thanksgiving. Well, that would be a Thanksgiving. I would be there to join. Heck yeah. Brad says lanyards on everything. Luke from CDC sent me a picture. He's got a setup like this, right? It's bigger than this, but for your camera, sometimes you like to use your phone, and he does a lot of vlogging that way. Well, he's got a lanyard on his vlogging system for his cell phone. We talk about lanyards and everything. Yeah, lanyards on everything here. Let's do this here. I was going to share this screen for you guys. This is... Let me share this. So this is the pre-order happening here Black Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's like now. Check out the whole website here. Let's see if I can link it in the bio for you guys here. I apologize. I'm probably... there we go. Share this with you guys here. Put that down the link. This is a pre-order going on right now. Might as well share it, right, guys? I'm all about it. Drop this down here. Boom. And get that out of the way here. Because it bogs down the system, we'll just go drop like that. And there's a link for that in the bio. That is dropping right now. What is the music in the background? So this is something from Epidemic Sounds called. It is the Mental Breakdown by Sven Karlsson. Karlsson. It's a song I've been using for quite a bit, and it gets me excited. It gets me pumped up. So that is the song. It's called Mental Breakdown on Epidemic Sounds. Of course, you got to use sounds that aren't going to get demonetized because they'll pull this video off, and then I don't get to be seen no more, which would be a bummer for me. You haven't seen the obscene amount of lanyards until you've seen my shelf. I did see your shelf video, didn't I? Is that the one you had me look out the other day? Pretty sweet. And I said, you had lanyards on a Chavez. You had lanyards on things that don't even have lanyard holes. And I'm all there for it. And I am all here for it. Do I like metal? There are music genres that I don't like, and it's very, very few in between. Actually, to be honest, I'm trying to think what music genres I don't like. I like all types of genres when it comes to music. I'm a big fan of classic rock and classic country. I like Garth Brooks. I like George Strait. I like AC/DC. I like the new stuff as well. So there's a lot of music. I even like Post Malone. There's not much that I don't care for. I'll even listen to polka depending on the beverage in the cup, of course. Speaking of beverages in the cup here, you guys have your coffee. If you do, cheers to you guys here. Sip and flip. I don't have my orange cup on me today, and the reason is because I used it yesterday and I didn't wash it. Like a dummy. Like I said, I thought yesterday was Friday, and I'm a day ahead. But cheers to you guys here. Cheers to you guys. Happy Friday. My wife is at work, and I'm headed to work here in a little bit. Well, I don't get the day off today, so today is just a hangout day. My kids are right above me, making lots of noise. So if you hear a big thud, that's because they jumped off the couch. They're upstairs. Grandma hanging out. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Highway to Hell. Oh, yeah. I'm on the highway to hell. I wish I had my guitar near me. I'd play that right now. I love that song. But yes, I do like metal. I definitely do like me some metal music. I wanted to talk about something pretty sweet here from Axial. There is a Black Friday deal going on right now. Let me just show this screen. I am just a little behind. I wish I would go live on different days sometimes rather than Friday. I feel like I'm jam-packing a ton of stuff in one live, but it is what it is. So this is my carry today. This is the fixed blade I got from Axial. This thing is sweet. There's your lanyard, Ed. You like the lanyard? I got a lanyard on there. When you buy this, it came with that feed. Also came with a nice little Kydex sheath. So that is my carry today. Black Friday. Black Friday means carry all black items. I mean, that's what I thought. And if I'm wrong, correct me, I guess. I thought that's what you're supposed to do on Black Friday. But that Axial, man, this thing is sweet. And first thing I noticed, like, I thought it was going to be really small or really big, but man, it fits so well in hand. And then I got the Demco Shark Cub. This is the Stealth or the blacked out. There's a gray one as well. I'm wearing the all black. I love these little Shark Cubs. Love how fidgety they are. Super nice knives. And of course, I've got my blackout SOG Power Pint. And I've got a blacked out Soul Built or Marksmith pen, or also it's a magic marker. What's cool about it is you can change the inserts to be pens, to be other colors of markers. I personally like the magic marker or Sharpie. And then also got a Bastion pen on me today here. This is fidgety little one. Blacked out EDC. Like that's the plan today. And then I've got the What a Junior by Data Crew with some epic Ranger eyes in the back, all blacked out here. If you recognize any of those logos, we can be friends. One of them, of course, is a collaboration between me and Inky EDC with the axe inside the Inky skull. Got a pocket filth spring and some Mike Cruz blacked out EDC. I've got a lamp on there from Brady West. Awesome one. then of course the OG blacked out inky on there. And do you really carry an EDC if you don't carry a beer bomb? Yeah, you do, but it's something I like to do. Blame it on Taylor Martin, because he is honestly the reason I even got one of these. I didn't know much about him, but Notorious EDC, the beer bomb, and then I've got a Damn Designs bead on there. This is the what do they call it? The poison bead. So it's got 3 X's on the back and then the poison logo on the front. This is the OG beer bomb. This is not the Big Papa, so this is just the little skinny guy. I'm a fan of it, but it's the only blacked out beer bomb I've got. So that is kind of the main carrier of the day. Of course, I've got my Namoki Mod Watch all black. And then I do have my Leatherman on me. Of course, Leatherman Signal. It is black, but I'm not sure if I'm going to carry this one or take the SOG out of the pocket. Oh, sorry, the pouch and put it in the pocket. I don't know, but of course, Leatherman Obsidian black. And my blacked out wallet, which is not showing in the picture. The Dango wallet, leather. This is the D1, I believe it's called. Got your cards, got your ID, and the cash stashed on the side, and a card holder on the back. Aluminum insiding, so this thing will not bend in the pocket. Love that kind of thing here. My go-to favorite thing to do here. What's going on, Cutty Maniac? Good morning. Happy to see you. What's up, all? And so I have to admit, I didn't bring a black flashlight. I didn't carry one with me, mainly because this has been the watch. I'm sorry, I said watch. Meant to say this has been the go-to flashlight. This is the Crispy Donut Community Crusader. This thing is so nice. You got 4 modes, half presses, and then full press, of course. This is the exclusive one, I believe. I'd have to double check it, and my brain isn't working, but I like the green and the tan. I wish it was a blacked out one. I'm going to have to talk to Luke and Drew. Nice big pocket clip. And the one biggest reason, I'll be honest with you, that I've been carrying the heck out of this versus like other flashlights, this pocket clip, solid. I'm wearing sweatpants. It's Friday. Get over it. I like to be lazy sometimes. And being that sweatpants don't hold things like jeans will be, this pocket clip is just outstanding when it comes to putting in the pocket. So that is why that's the flashlight. I know it's not blacked out, so I apologize. Going back to the Axial, this thing is nice. These are dropping. If you guys want to get these with a discount code, I have to remember, I believe it is, I just got this one, it's new, Barbarian 05. Get you guys a discount on their website. That's Axial. I do have a link, but if you go use the code, it works the same. I'm seriously a big fan of this. The Alpine, I got the Tonto blade. This one is in Magna Cut with G10 handles. Of course, blacked out because, well, it's me. I like it. And it's Friday. Black Friday means we're black everything, right? Maybe I'm wrong. It's just, I don't know. I'm a huge fan of it. And a really nice sheath, of course, as well. Got American flag on there. Magna Cut steel. Such a good fixie. Definitely recommend it. And if you do, you don't have to, but it lets you get a little discount by using my code Barbarian05. I wish it was just Barbarian and I could just say that across the board with all my other affiliate links like Blade Binge, House of Blades, just across the board to say that, but that's all right. I like the Tonto too. I was really like, it was so in between. I wasn't sure if I would go with the Tonto or I would go with the Warrenclyffe. I've got a lot of drop points, but that Warrenclyffe looks really good. Like I said, I think the Tonto appeals to me just a little bit more. Easier to sharpen. I've heard rumors saying that they're a little more tough, I guess. So if you were to really put it through some some work, that Warrenclyffe looks really sweet. The drop point's really sweet, but I got a lot of drop point blades. So Tonto, I'm a fan of Tonto, and that style knife, I think, because it's a fixed blade, I can pry in things a little bit. I know where I should have a pry bar. I should always use a pry bar. Never use your blade, but I feel like that'd be good. You can scrape things with that blade. That versus a Warren clip, I think, kind of gets things, it's with a fixed blade, you kind of beat it up more than you do a folder. At least I do. So I think the fixed blade makes more sense for me. But yeah, I definitely do. I like the tonsil blade myself. But that I wanted to show off here. And guys, this is sweet because I get to do work with Crispy Donut Community and I get to do work with Blade Binge. I know we're getting into Blade Binge right away, and I want to make sure I show this off here. Dropping tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Central Time, if you're like where I'm in the time zone, dropping at 7 p.m. You don't want to miss out on these here. There's going to be one on Blade Binge, and there's going to be one on the donutedc.com. Or you can also look up donutknife.com. I believe you can still do that one. Crispy Donut Community website. So this is going to be the Blade Binge. This is called the focus there. Show you there. So this one is the dark mode called the Hanson W for Warrenclyffe XL. XL because that blade is massively awesome in the best of ways. I don't think this is really a large knife by any means. It's about perfect. Dropping, like I said, today. And I've been waiting for this for a while because I want to see this one out there. I really think the design of the Hanson is absolutely outstanding. And I don't say that just because I'm friends with Luke. I don't say that just because I do work with EDC. I truly believe that the Hanson is a great sized knife. And the Crispy Donut Community one on their website is going to be a gray handle. But you get blue, you can do purple, and you can do gold. I personally did it the Vikings because, well, like I said, I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan coming from Minnesota. Like I said, full titanium S90V blade. I put this through some paces. And guys, make sure you guys go in and check out the affiliate links because it's nice. It is nice. Let me link my affiliate so you guys can make sure you do it. I also have a discount code, Barbarian, at House of Blades, Blade Binge. Like I said, I'm trying to make that one more across the board. Like I said, it isn't necessarily for me, because I'll be honest with you, I make nothing off of them. It's really for you guys to get discounts because, hey, that's what I want my channel to be. It's not for me. Like I said, this is all for fun and helping out the community. So here is my Linktree, or beacons now, because since Linktree doesn't like knives, I can't use Linktree anymore. Yeah, that is dropping today. Super excited for it. I think there might be some other sales, but this was the big one that I really wanted to talk about. Of course, like I said, it's a good knife. I should show the video I made for it. You guys will get a kick out of it. I tried to do a little bit of what do I say, homage of Sam Elliott, trying to go a whole new route, because if you guys don't know, this Crispy Donut Community is actually switching up a little bit. No longer going to be making knives. They're going to be making their own knives separately from Crispy Donut Community. More, in my opinion, manly style. They're going to be micarta, titanium, more my style. Don't get me wrong, I love me some donuts, don't get me wrong. But it's going to be called Voyage Blade Works. So we're switching up the themes a little bit, and we're going to go a different route. So let's do this here. This is a video that I made for them. We're going to be going kind of this realm a little bit more. Let me just turn on the, here we go. Let me know if you guys can't hear this.
Introducing the Hanson W Midnight Edition by Crispy Donut Community. A knife that slices through expectations and delivers on style and performance. Crafted with diamond-like coated S90V blade steel. This blade is your go-to wherever you adventure, big or small. At just 3.9 ounces, it's lightweight but built to tackle the toughest tasks with ease. DLC-coated titanium hardware, brass gates, ceramic ball bearings, and ergonomic design to make this knife
with the gloves on. Did you see that?
The Midnight Edition by Crispy Donut Community, where craftsmanship meets creativity. Slice through the limits.
Just a huge fan of that.
Introducing the hand.
But yeah, you guys will have to check that out here. Quickly, I tried my best to kind of go with a, I don't know if you guys see Montana Knife Company or even Benchmade. I want to kind of do a new vibe. I want to bring in new vibes with the way it is, because I just think it's super cool to be different, but yet I love the way theirs looks. So I'm trying to, I don't want to copy them, but I definitely want that to be more of a, I don't know, manly. Is that the way to say it? Got to be more manly. Have I shown the axial fixed blade? I did show the Alpine, but hey, I've got no problem with showing it again. Let me show it again. I've got no problem with showing it again. For you, Zero, anything, my guy. There she is. The Alpine. Axial knives. Look at just the details in there. So good. So good. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is a ghosted American flag right where my index finger is. It's so subtle. And on the other side, it does say axial. It's so subtle right by my ring finger there. And then, of course, the bead. Get a little oil on there still yet. I've not yet put it through the paces, so bear with me. There's still a little bit of grease inside the sheath, which comes with a alt-E clip. I'm a fan of alt-E clips, so that's pretty cool. Is that the one you're looking for? If you are looking to get one, you can use code Barbarian05 to get one of these, of course, discounted. They're making some really good sales going on right now. There's a whole list of them. I don't even know which ones I can talk about yet because they just started them. But yeah, definitely need to check them out here. Jack says, you need to work for a radio station. I don't think I could. They've got things you could be scared to say on live. I can do whatever I want on my live to an extent. But I think on the radio it'd be a little bit more Mom, Pom. I think my grandmother would not appreciate some of the words I may use on the live. I try to be PG-13 sometimes, but you can't say some of those things on the radio. Appreciate it, though. Definitely appreciate it. But here's that other knife again here. I want to show this off. Luke really liked this video.
Looking over West Virginia, smoking spirits on the roof.
Probably can't have that music going, though. But it slices so good. It is such... I didn't know it was going to slice so good. We need to run a test on it. I beat the heck out of the knife for like, I don't know, a good couple hours. I was cutting tons of rope. I was doing I didn't do any batoning, but I did some feather sticking. What else did I do? I obviously cut some meat with it. I used it. I cleaned it up. Don't worry. Cleaned it up before even making this part. But like I said, I used it for Thanksgiving. This thing is so good. I'm a fan of it. Hope you guys are like into this as much as I am. Like, it's not because I work with CDC and work with Blade Bench. It's because I think it's quality knife. I think I talked about here and earlier in the live, and I was talking about like the size of it. If you've held a Hansen in your hand, it is a good sized knife. In all reality, I don't think people realize that, because if you're not in the sprinkles, you may not notice it, but I noticed it right away. I've got an all black Hansen here. Let's just kind of use this for example, right? It's the bug out, but I don't know, just something about it. Bug out price is like $60, so you guys can see that it's way better than the bug out. I love me some Benchmade, don't get me wrong, and yes, I do have a donut bead on there. There's some lanyards for you, Ed. But talk about like size wise, I think it's the great perfect size. You compare it to the Warrenclyffe, the XL. This is obviously premium versus G10. The blade is bigger, and I think that's why you would call it an XL. A very, very reminiscent. Let's see if I can get that. I'm not very good at this part. There we go. There you go. You talk about the Hansen. That size is just perfect. And I'll have to get a bead on that one, don't I, Ed? Ed's probably shaking like, come on, man. Put a bead on that knife. And I'll do it for you, Ed. Don't worry. I will do it. Try to peel an apple without breaking the peel. You mean like a whole line? I've never done that with an actual knife, but I've done it with a peeler. I will challenge anybody with that one. Does anyone here have a tactile Knife Co. Bear? No, but I just saw a video for them. Is there a drop for the Bear right now? I think there is. Tactile. Tactile turn is another one that I've been wanting to get into. I swear there was a drop being talked about with the bear. Oh, you know what it was? I bet it was with Carry. Was it with Carryology? I think they might have a drop. Let me I'll just show this with you guys here. Here we go. I could be wrong. Maybe it was a while ago. I thought there was something this morning that I literally watched. When was this posted? 7 days ago. Ooh, that pen looks good. Love the orange. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, man, that looks nice. Speaking of orange accents, I'm getting myself a Glow Rhino. And it's gonna. I asked for specifically for them to send me the one with the stud with the orange in there. So I'll be getting that because they are doing some drops right now that I'm excited to talk about. I don't have it in hand to show it off here, but I was hoping maybe there'd be a picture of them. I was gonna get the whole orange handled one, but I went with this one with the orange thumb stud. Super, super cool in my opinion. I'm excited to see if the knife is any good. I mean, I think it's going to be something that appeals to me as far as when it in hand. I know a drop point. I think it's going to be actually is that clip point or drop point? There's the clip straight down. That'd be considered drop point. If you look down on where the pivot is, I believe, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Where the pivot is, it's supposed to go straight down. So if it's a clip point, it'll line up with the drop point. I don't think I have a drop point on me. Yeah, that's a drop point. Yo, what's going on, Chef Rocky? So you can see where the pivot is. So this is considered a drop point. You can call anything modified and be right, though. You can call anything modified and be right. But this one, actually, I should talk about this one. This one is a Kickstarter. If you guys watched last week, but I will be doing a video on that as well. I shouldn't show so much of this off in my live, but give it all away, right? Then you guys won't watch the video. But all jokes aside, this is a sweet knife. So this is in a Kickstarter right now. I think I showed this last week. It's very much like an Elementum. Very much like an Elementum. Except it's got thumb studs and a front flipper versus a back flipper. I don't know if I like that better. I think thumb studs with a back flipper might be a little bit better in my opinion. Just saying. Very cool knife though, but if you guys want to back it, like the Kickstarter, you can get that for like $39 or something like that. Way cheap. D2 blade steel. For budget blades, definitely a fan of D2. Nice knife though, for sure. Chef Rocky, what is up? What's in the pocket, Chef? Do you, Mr. Chef Rocky, you got one of these yet? I'm sure you got like 8 of them already. But have you seen the Shark Up in all black with aluminum? CPM, I believe, if I'm right. Yep, 20 CV. Let me do this for you. Oh, I'm such a fan of these. I'm a huge Demko fan, and every time I think of this, I think of you, Chef Rocky. I got the hold on. I also have the stealth version in gray, and I can't decide which one I like better. These are aluminum handles. There you go. The black is so good, but that gray stealth, ooh, I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? In the chat, tell me which one you like better, all black, or do you like the stealth gray? I'm so in between. I can't decide which one I like. I will tell you, though, I do like Demko, but the aluminum handles versus the G10 just works so much better. So this is the 20 CV, but this is the budget one in that the Oz. Yeah, it is Oz 10. I was thinking it was different, but as much as these feel good in hand, the budget version under $100. Come on, guys, you can't go wrong with that. Versus the aluminum ones, I still think the budget ones still feel better in hand, but these just feel more premium. A little bit, I don't know, lightweight. Or sorry, not lightweight, slippery is what I meant to say. These are the lighter weight ones, in my opinion. I held that at Blade Show. It's super nice. Are you talking about the aluminum ones? Or are you talking about this? I'm a little behind. I'll try to catch up here. Jack, BK Lades and Beams still love the titanium one. Oh, I'm totally behind here. Knife not 69. I don't care what bear I get. You're talking about the bear. See, I don't have one. We did a giveaway here about 2 or 3 months ago of a bear. Somebody got one. Okay, Zero likes the gray. It's just so different. I wish it was titanium. I really do wish it was titanium, but that would be neat. Artillery gray. You are correct. You are correct. Did I say green? I hope I didn't say green. Artillery green would be sweet. Artillery gray. Oh, like a year ago. Oh, bragging it up. I see how it is. These are not the titanium ones. These are the newest ones with the black hardware. I wish it was titanium. I would love that to be titanium. Like a reverse. Ooh, that'd be really cool. Could you imagine titanium? I'm going to get some titanium ones now. Because I think you got the first model, this one. The original 20 CV with the titanium. I should get those. But how cool would it be with titanium with black hardware? Ooh, like a reverse tuxedo. That would be so cool. Now you got me thinking. Now I'm going to be spending some money. Now I see how it is. Now you're going to be making me spend money. Oh, it looks like gray. No, it is gray. Did I say green? I'm sorry if I said green. It's definitely gray. It's definitely gray. Jack, have a good one. Appreciate you hanging out here. Have a great weekend, too, as well. John Demko gave me one, a Demko coin too. Ooh, he should literally be dropping like every knife they get should be sent to your doorstep because you got their freaking tattoo. You got their knife tattooed to your arm, which is, I believe, you got an 80. Am I correct saying 80-20.5? I always got to look it up and double check here. And Zero Bites. We have been talking about this for a while. Remember when I said I'm going to finally red dye these? Well, I finally got around to it, and I did it in a blog style, which I think I'm going to do a red dye video again. Last time I tried to red dye these exact same scales, they were the Jade, and they came out like a dark green, which looked good. But I finally got together and red dyed them all the way black, and I mean, in barbarian fashion, things orange, black, and gray. I did a set in orange, which I had it for a while, back and forth. They came out a little red. Let me get my face out of the way. There we go. It came out a little red, but got to have an orange set, so I do have an orange set now. But we've been talking about that for quite a while. Oh, no. Okay, Jack says, it says green on the website. I'm going to their website right now, which I do have a link for them as well. Let's just take a look here. Now you got me looking. You got me looking. Let me add stage. Share it with us here. We will learn this together. Does it really say gray? I mean, if it does, there's actually some Black Friday savings right now, so I should talk about that. 40% off of select items right now, by the way, guys. Get your guys self, a 20 CV 80-20.5 for $212. That is sweet. Ooh, milled titanium for $312 with 20 CV. Oh, man. I would go the milled. I would say just for more grip. In my opinion, just especially since feeling these aluminum ones are just a little slippery. Man, they got some good deals. Let me come right back to you. But first, I have to, before Jack leaves us, I have to find out the artillery gray. but you said it says green. All right, so here's the Shark Club Stealth. That one says gray on their website. It was saying Demco calls it artillery green. Oh, you must have fixed it. Yeah, it's definitely not green. It's gray, and they look so good. For $230, 20 CV, aluminum, blacked out hardware. Love it. I'm a huge fan of it. You guys know me. I don't really like a whole lot of flashy colors, but titanium, grays, blacks, all day. All day. And anyways, let's go back to those Black Friday sales. It's Black Friday. We got to talk about what is the deal with us expecting to get stuff cheaper. I'm all here for it. All right, save up to 40%. That's huge. All right, where were we? Because I'm going to have to get myself some titanium scales. Yo, what's going on, Greg? Happy Friday. Hopefully you're having a good weekend so far. So the milled titanium would definitely be, oh man, I gotta get some of those. But I gotta be like Chef Rocky, and I gotta get myself a cub. Ooh, man, with titanium, I gotta find those for. I gotta be up at the Chef Rocky's level. You know what I'm talking about? That'd be so cool. Man, $96, guys, for a D2. That's what I got right here. Love the heck out of it. $96 right now. Ooh, man. Use my link, guys, because 90. Oh man, that would be under $100 too. I know D2 is not up there, but for a shark lock, that's a deal. $90 if you want the Oz 10. Man, I should save my money. I just bought something off a Blade Binge. I wish I would have waited, or I would have done earlier, but man, it's gonna be super exciting, and I'm excited to show you guys that too. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. Hey, what is going on, AZ? A bunch of hens talking about what's in their purse. Yeah, pretty much. Absolutely. That's what it's basically about, right? Knife.69 welcoming in Greg as well. Mark Barks, what's going on? Happy Friday. Hope you got a good cup of coffee here. I gotta know, what are you guys' thoughts on the shark foot? Oh, here's what I was talking about. I was gonna make a post about this. Super big deal. $16, $15.99. Have you guys seen these little armature twos? Super tiny. I've got one hanging on like a backpack. I keep one in my pickup truck. They're super little, but they come in handy. Nice little box opener for $15. I mean, they're pretty neat. It's also kind of I know a lot of people do this, and if you want to admit it in here, you can. A lot of people will actually buy those little tiny ones off of Amazon. This thing would blow it out of the water. Trust me. I saw that deal here as well. Demco, I'm just a huge fan of them. They make some good stuff. I've got a couple of these. These are really good. I've got a spear point and a Tonto. I kind of wish, though, I would have this Tonto, because mine is all like fully serrated, I think, and not really a fan of serrated knives. Don't have that one. That would be nice. Lots of deals going on here. Lots of deals going on. Demco hat looks sweet for $25. Might pick one of those bad boys up. I'm gonna be doing some shopping today. I gotta be careful. Gotta be careful, because there's a lot of good deals. When I talk about that Blade Binge, man, you guys got to be careful when you get on there. Same thing with all these Black Friday deals. You want to spend money. Yo, what's going on, Fook? Happy Friday. No, we're talking deals here. If you guys have anything that you do want to bring up for Black Friday, maybe shout yourself out. Let me know. I'm going to pull it up here. I want to talk about any good deals going on Black Friday. Speaking of Black Friday, happy Black Friday, black coffee, black loadout, black EDC, black everything. Look up the, all right, Timascus one. Chef, you're going to be so stoked when you see that. I'm finally getting I'm getting the, this is Damascus blade. What do you call it? Is it the ladder? Oh man, Chris Reeve is going to be so good. You're going to be so proud of me, Chef Rocky. Is it on their website? Ooh, is this one you're talking about? 900 macaroonies. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Oh man. In 3V. Ooh man. Didn't you have one of these, Chef Rocky? Like, didn't you have one like this? Holy smokes, that'd be cool. How do you make that? I need to learn how to like anodize titanium. I'm sure I'd mess it up and I don't have the room to do it, but man, that'd be cool. Happy Friday. How you had a great Thanksgiving. Hope you had a Thanksgiving that was good as well. I did. Thank you. Lots of food, lots of family. That's what it's here for you. Yes, it's the boom. Yeah, yours is the boomerang Damascus. I doubt it, but it might not be available to find anymore. I'll show you what I bought though. So obviously I have my Zahn, I have my Nkosi. I was like, I'm gonna get a Sabenza, and I stepped it up quite a bit. Let's see here. CRK Sabenza Damascus. Let's see here. Sabenza. It auto-corrected to some like gaming website. Yo, what's going on? High Tide EDC 25% off site-wide code thankful at checkout plus free USPS ground advantage Damascus shipping. www.hightidedc.com. Thank you, High Tide. We'll leave that up there for just a second here. Let me find what I'm looking for here. The Sabenza. I think it was called the Ladder. I'm pretty sure. Where is it? And it's the wood. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I hope it actually comes and I didn't get duped. But it's from Blade Binge, so I'm not too worried. I'm confident that Blade Binge is gonna do me right because I trust them. That is why you buy and sell off of Blade Binge. There it is. There it is. Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna make this image bigger for you guys. I want you guys to see this. Oh, that's not the same. It's not the same. This is the boomerang. This is the boomerang. Oh yeah, absolutely. If it's from Blade Binge, I'm not worried whatsoever. Andrew Demko gave you that that one right there, that $900. He gave that to you as a gift. Oh my God. So that, yeah, absolutely worth it. And that is sick. And I mean, he should. He definitely should. Because here's the thing. Every time I think about Demko, I think about you. And so you're walking, talking billboard for them. You really are. So this isn't the exact same one, but that's my card. I'm not even going to bother showing that one. I totally just realized that you guys don't even see what I'm looking at here. Sorry about that. I'm trying to find what it looks like. Oh, here we go. That's it right there. That is it. The Ladder Damascus. There you go. It's not this one from this website here, but it is this knife right here. This is what I'm getting here. And Chef Rocky, I know you got yours, and ever since I seen yours, and I think a couple lives back, you had me looking for it. I was like, someday I'm going to get one. So yes, that is what I'm going to be getting in the mail. Hopefully next week. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. I went with the small because I'm a fan of these smaller knives. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love my Zahn. I love how big it is. It's a workhorse. It does exactly what I want it to do, but it's a beefy knife. And if I'm carrying a Sabenza that looks like that, it's not going to be like a work knife. I wish my Nkosi was a large Nkosi, but I like the size of the small knife. So here's my Nkosi with the micarta. Guys, I hate snakes, and these micarta scales look too much like snakes. I don't know if they're like breaking in or something like that, but I got to do something. I got to do something about those. Like if I writ dye them or something like that. But I like the size of that. So I'm getting a small Sabenza. I'm probably going to have to like, I don't know. I might get rid of this one because I want a large Nkosi. The finger grooves are just, I don't know. I'm probably going to keep keeping it, but we should sell it and trade it for a large Nkosi. I'm so excited. Does that not look sexy? Oh man. But like I said, I blame Chef Rocky. I'm wanting to grab a knife from Sharif. Gabe, you should. The Kaimanu was absolutely baller. Loved it. And also the new one. I wish I had it on me. I'd go ahead and show that one. Sharif, his designs are great. I'll talk about him all day long. He is an intelligent person. I wish he was here. I would invite him to come live. I want him to be on live. Like, I gotta know you. What are you guys' thoughts? Like, do you guys like guests come on? Like, do you guys enjoy that? I enjoy talking to other people. I think I'd like to get more guests on here. If you guys are down for that, let me know. Like, let me know in the chat. Are you guys a fan of having guests? I personally like it. I like talking with other people. Personally think it's fun. Just my opinion. I'm gonna take a look here. Like, yeah, Blade Binge. I trust them full-heartedly. Let me share this tab as well. So the drop for this CDC Hansen WXL, speaking of, is dropping today. I'm going to keep bringing it up here because I want you guys to make sure you know about it. You got 7.5 hours to think about it and save up some money. It's going to be sweet. Says the guy with a Zan. Gabe, and the Aurelia is going to be sweet. Yeah, if you guys haven't got on that, I wish my video would have like broke like 3,000 or something like that views, because that knife needs to be out there. I'm a Sabenza fan, but that's kind of why I thought about actually honestly going with the small Sabenza, because I've got the Aurelia and it's a Sabenza killer. There's just something about having a CRK that you just have to have it. But you know, that's kind of why I went with the small one, because I have something that's probably, I don't want to say better, and I'm not going to say that out loud. If you heard me say that the Aurelia could be better than the Sabenza, you didn't hear that. I didn't actually say that, but for the price, what you get, it could be. So, which is kind of why I wanted to go with a completely different one altogether. Just kind of how I felt, you know. What is up, EDC DBD? What is up? What's going on? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let's see here. I should have Sharif on here. I should have Chef Rocky on here. Absolutely, I agree. If you guys are down, let's line something up. I know, Chef, you're here. I know that Sharif, he would be down for sure. Yeah, like I said, if you guys, anyway specific you want me to invite, like House of Blades, Blade Binge, if you guys want me to get Eric on here, if there's people you guys want me to bring on and you guys want me to hang out with and have conversations with, absolutely. Like I said, I enjoy having, you know, conversation with people live. I'm here for you guys. I mean, I want my lives to be like, if I'm having guests, to be specifically with you guys, because that's what lives are about. In my opinion, if I want to make a video and I just want to talk and not engage with you guys, I'll just make a video about it and you guys can just watch the video. Loot Tex, absolutely. Speaking of Loot Tex, have you guys seen the video I did for him? This is the Wingspan. I just did that video, dropped that one here. Super nice knife. With one thing, I gotta do this here. I gotta bring you in closer. Get out of here. Have you guys ever seen inlays on a pocket clip? That is so nice. Titanium with the carbon fiber. This blade, of course, is not the go-to. This is going to be, this is just a D2. This is not the actual blade. This is a prototype. Yeah, Loot Tex would be cool. Man, this is so nice. One thing I thought really strongly hard is this size. You look at this like, ooh, that's really nice. You're like, oh, cool. That's a perfect EDC size. You know, it's comfortable. You can grab it out of the pocket. You can hold on to it really well. And then you open it up and oh, I failed. Boom. Look how big that blade is. Blade to handle ratio is extremely awesome. Yeah, I should invite him on here. I definitely think so. Because this is pre-order right now. Go ahead and watch the video of it because that would do me some favors. But yeah, Loot's another one. Sharif, Chef Rocky, if you want to join one of these days, let me know. I'm definitely down. Of course, I'd like to hang out with you. Hoop Kid 11. Miss the good old days of Black Friday shopping, camping out, freezing, and the only real dedicated survived to get the good stuff. You know, I could agree with you. I personally, I was never dedicated enough to go get the Best Buy, sit out, you know, be there, whatever, 3 o'clock in the morning, midnight. You'd drive past there and see people like camping out. Those were the good old days. I can't disagree more. And I was never dedicated enough to get a cheap TV to do that on Black Friday. I think what happens though, and this is just my insider, maybe it's a tinfoil hat coming out of me, but Black Friday TV versus and Super Bowl TV versus like just I don't know, let's just throw September 1st TV at the store. If you're buying a TV, the Black Friday TV, the Super Bowl TV, I heard it. I don't know if it's true or not. Supposedly is like a downgraded, like not as good a TV. There could be, you're going to have problems with it. You didn't hear that from me. I don't think it's true. I have no idea. Versus, like I said, go out on September 1st and buy a TV, and it's going to be the good quality. I heard rumors about it. I don't know if it's really true or not, but I've heard that that's how it is nowadays. Not saying back in the day when you were doing like Hoop Kids 11 says, sitting outside, watching, the clock click by, freezing your butt off, because especially if you're in Minnesota, you guys know it. Me here in Minnesota right now, we are at like a whopping, what is it? I think it's 16 degrees. It just got warmer. You imagine Black Friday, if you're out there today, it was even colder. It's getting warmer out today. If you're out there, you're going to freeze your buttocks off. So, yeah, I miss those good old days. Such a cool idea. Loot, one of the dopest designers. He is definitely up there. Loot would definitely be one of the designers I'd like to get on here. I'd like to get, of course, Sharif. I mean, there's a lot of great designers. There's a lot of people I think you guys don't even realize that are knife designers. The goal would be get like Jesper Bachnies. I don't want to say it too loud because he might hear me. Gotta put that out there. But he would be super cool to have interviewed. Yeah, but like I said, I'd like to know what you guys think, honestly, because would you actually want to have guests? Do you guys like guests on live? Some people don't like that, and I just want to, like I said, this is for you guys. If it wasn't you guys in the chat, lives aren't any fun. It's about engaging with you guys, engaging in the real life stuff. Like I said just a moment ago, if I'm not gonna like engage with you guys, I might as well just make it a freaking video podcast and just throw it out there, and you guys can watch it in your own time. This is for us. This is for the community. For we to engage with each other. Yo, what's up? Dropping it from Mall of America. So can't hang out for as long. Hey, Jason, what in the world are you doing at Mall of America on Black Friday? Are you doing Black Friday at Mall of America? I never even thought about that as a place, but I bet there's some sweet deals. Rolling in from good old Minnesota. Speaking of, hey, hopefully you're having a good day, Jason. Appreciate you hanging out here. And appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. 30 degrees right now in the WA, Washington. Coming in with a 30 degrees t-shirt weather. I'll come in anytime. Hey, heck yeah. Let's do it. I mean, today doesn't work because I got to get going a little bit here. Just because, it's Black Friday and my kids don't have school today, and I got to watch them before I go into work and got to make them lunch and all that stuff. But I am down. I want to hang out with you. We'll get something prepared. Like we can just shoot the shit. I'm talking about hang out. I'd love to see your collection. I'd love to show everybody that watches these lives. I'd love them to see your collection. If you guys, I'm sure everybody in this live knows Chef Rocky, but man, he's got the coolest tattoo. I'm just gonna say it right now, and I say it every time I see you. He's got a tattoo on his forearm of a Demko, and it's the coolest thing in the whole wide world. And like I said, I say it every time. I think that'd be fun here. I want you. I want to hang out with you here. Gabe says I don't miss it. People shoot each other for a pair of Jordans. Are people getting stampeded for a gaming system? Oh man, we just got my kids. I don't think it was even a Black Friday deal. It's like turning like it's not just Friday anymore. This whole like thing has turned into just like a holiday thing. They got now Cyber Monday. Now you've got like Cyber Week. It's like a whole month of just like getting things, cheaper. It seems like. So we got a Nintendo Switch for the kids. Oh, you're eating. Lives with guests are awesome. Some of those conversations are just great. I agree with you. I agree with you fully. No, I'm all for it. My goal is, though, like I said, I want to be live, but I also want to engage in the chat. I think that's just when I go watch lives, I want to be part of it because, granted, I'll fully admit it's hard to be engaged with the chat when you have somebody that you're specifically talking to. You almost have to like pause, look at the chat, and make sure you do it because, like I said, when I'm watching a live, I want to be hanging out with you guys. That's what, like I said, that's what it's about. People fighting over Tickle Me Elmo's. Holy cow, Gabe, you are talking about like aging yourself, man. You must be like old like me. Tickle Me Elmo. Elmo's well, la 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 la. Elmo's well, hee. Something like that. I don't know. That hurt a little bit. Oh, I miss seeing Rocky and Doomslayer. Yeah, Rocky, you guys used to do those all the time. Absolutely. Black November, Cyber, exactly, High Tide, exactly. Let me go back up here. Speaking of here, where did yours go? I meant to pin that. I didn't know how to do that here, but I want to go ahead and do this again here. 25% off site-wide with code THANKFUL at checkout, plus free USPS ground advantage domestic shipping. HighTideEDC.com. Guys, make sure you guys do check out High Tide stuff. Amazing leather work as well. As always, High Tide, maybe you're another person I think would be fun to get on here and hang out with and show us what you've been doing. I know you're a very, very busy person. You're like me. You got like 18 jobs and it's hard too, but High Tide's another one I think you guys would definitely enjoy hanging out with here. I totally missed here. I dig having guests on lives 100%. Okay, it's going to happen, I guess. We got to get more. We got to get more of you guys on here. Hoop Kid 11 says, if I don't catch the next stream, it's because I caught a case of beating up someone stealing my packing from my front door. Oh, that's funny. I saw people wrestling over cheap TVs on a post by Dumbbox on IG earlier. It was reported for most of them ended up yeah. That's the thing. That's what I kind of do miss those. It would be funny to see what people do, but people gets to and the world isn't the same as it was when Black Friday was a real Black Friday, sitting outside in the cold. High Tide says I absolutely love to try and nail down some time to get on stream. Absolutely. I owe House of Blades one as well. Yeah, House of Blades and I need to get our live back together. Chris and I have been talking about it, but it's so hard because he goes when I'm literally at my real job. This is not a job that do this for fun, but at my real job, he's always live, and it's so hard to catch up. But yeah, I would like to get some guests here. Not this week. Well, let's plan something for next week. If anybody we'll get something planned up and see who we can hang out here with and shoot the shit, talk EDC, talk about coffee. We'll grab a cup of coffee, we'll make a pot, talk about lots of cool things here. We'll wrap things up here a little bit here. I do want to let you guys know, check out the Demco knives. They've got some really good stuff. 40% off some items as well. Demco 8020.5 below $100. Dropping today the CDC dark mode along with on house. Along with the Blade Binge dark mode dropping today 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Central Time at 7 p.m. for those people in my area, of course, as well. And of course, dropping as well. It's already dropped, but there's some discount codes. Code Barbarian at Axial Knives. Get you guys a discount on the Alpine. Bunch of other things. I'm missing a ton of things as well. Check them out on IG. I'm going to be flooding my story with a bunch of stuff as well. Getting you guys links and discount codes and all that stuff. I'll try to flood even YouTube as well. But I appreciate you guys a ton for hanging out with me. And happy Friday. Quickly catch up with the chat really quick here. Sorry, you have to work today, but I appreciate you dropping live. I wish I didn't have to. I wish I didn't have to go to live. Hey, Maddie, I didn't even see you dropping in. Another guy I'd like to hang out with. I want to catch a live with you as well. Thank you. Later all. Thanks for the live. Appreciate that. And Kathleen Smith, we're just heading out here. Appreciate everybody here Once again, as always, make sure your coffee is stronger than your toddler. Everybody have a great weekend. Once again, appreciate you.